gonna do it? Who's gonna do it?
We are live.
TJ on the chess battle this week.
What?
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to F35 Live, our weekly live stream. We're here every Monday night talking the biggest projects, CNFTs, and I don't know, man. We got a lot of spicy news that's been happening over the past few weeks, so excited to catch up with you guys. But before we get going on that, we got an awesome project that we're going to jump into here. If you can see the marketing material, it's up there in the top of the corner. But this one brings some nostalgia over there. We got a chance to have some fun over on the last week, searching through the art and the traits. I'm excited for this one, guys.
Me too. Shout out to chat real quick. Donnie Diamonds, J Hub, Ray, Curly, Gordo, Eddie Z, Shax. What's going on, everybody?
Dude, I love Ray over there. I love the spice. Eddie Z, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to our chat over there. It's gonna be a fun one, guys. Let everybody kind of filter in a little bit. We got two of the co-founders on from the project, Keyboard Warriors Internet Cafe, for tonight. So looking forward to bringing them on. I know chat, I saw a bunch of everybody inside the Discord today. Everybody was really pumped up for this one. I've been seeing Twitter really starting to build up over the last few weeks. And I don't know if you guys have been grinding, but man, I've been trying to get my quick coins over inside the Discord for the last few days, betting a little bit with some dice rolls. Definitely not guessing the number.
But then I missed out Saturday, Sunday like an idiot. I forgot. Son of a bitch.
An idiot. Break that streak. Well, it looks like chat, we're funneling up here. We're getting close to 20 people. So we're going to bring these guys in here because I know everybody's eager to hear from them. So guys, please welcome on to the co-founders. We have Daniel and Jed from Keyboard Warriors Internet Cafe. Welcome on, guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Amazing, man.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon. Yeah. What time is it over there?
Yeah,
we're in the future.
Yeah,
the future's looking. The future is sunny.
I need lotto picks. Give me the lotto numbers.
It's so funny, man. We always have so many people like in our Discord, especially from Australia. So that's the ongoing joke because you guys are living out there in the future. And it's so funny how global Cardano is because it's just like, yeah, man, we're going to bed over here, and you guys are just getting your day started.
But, 1 p.m. Just had our lunch just before, so it's the day's just getting ready.
Yeah, it is crazy. No, we're excited to have you guys on. Appreciate you guys stopping by today. It's been a project that's really caught our eye over the last few weeks, and a lot of people, even again, shout out to Shiny over in our Discord from Australia as well. He said, guys, you need to check out Keyboard Warriors. Go see them at CNFT Con. Me and TJ totally didn't listen and missed that message.
We got the message. We just didn't make it to the booth. There's a lot of booths we didn't get to.
I don't know about you guys, but when we went to CNFT Con, it just felt like it was just like you got pulled in like every direction out there. It was crazy. I did not know what to expect. How was that experience, especially being for you guys who weren't officially launched yet? You guys were brand new. You guys that was awesome that you guys showed up.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. It was it was an amazing experience, right? As a new project, finding its feet and trying to identify and its brand. It was great just to set up the booth and have lots of really real conversations with people that were in the Discord early that came over and had a chat. But it was also great to hear what other project leads and other founders had to think about our project. We got so much really positive feedback from a lot of other project leads and founders, and I think that it was great just to meet people in person because COVID had been locked down for years. I think it was actually the first time I've flown internationally for quite a few years. So happened to be in Vegas, out of all the places.
Not bad, yeah.
Great place to shake up the cobwebs, but no, it was for us. It was amazing to show up and to hold people and shake people's hands and get photos and really just being able to get the insight. Look, don't get us wrong. It was probably great that we went there before, because imagine if we showed up now, everyone's going to be asking for a whitelist, and we'd be like, well, we sort of have a bit of an issue there.
Yeah, you guys are looks like you guys are out of those things, and they filled up quick over here. And Jed too. I know we got a chance to talk a few times prior leading up to this, so it's been crazy because it started off with things are starting to hype up a little bit. We were talking about the project, and then the last 2 weeks, it's just we got no more whitelist. Those things are gone. We got full peak demand right now, and it's been really cool to see your guys' like growth over here over the last few weeks. And I think it's just, I don't know, for us, like you said, we're in mid 30s, dude. Like we grew up with a lot of the different things that you guys have, the traits. I know you said 80s and 90s themes. We resonated with a lot of the gaming stuff as well. So it was really cool to see. And like you said, the play on with like keyboard warriors, kind of being like the heroes of the space. It's really cool concept. And the art really just, I think it was the colors the most. I think, Tom, we were talking about that. The yellows, the greens, the pastels, but they still popped. That was the big thing that drew us to you guys. The really cool stuff to see. And I know JESWRI, I did not know of him before this, but now after checking out his Instagram, which I'm sure we can take a look at when we get going into this, dude does amazing work. Really amazing
Incredible.
work.
So are you guys all three friends in real life? Is that how you guys all are connected, or how did you guys?
Yeah, cool. That's an interesting question. So I've known Jed and JESWRI personally for like many years. So I've known Jed since he was 15, and JESWRI actually worked in one of my companies when he was 17.
Wow.
Looking to learn some communication skills. I still own it as an outsourced sales company. Wanted to build some communication skills to be able to learn how to sell himself, to be able to make it in the art world. So,
wow.
So then I connected Jed and Jesse, would have been around February this time, but I was speaking to both individually about NFTs and CNFTs for well before we're able to like all come together.
That's crazy, man. That kind of is like our story as well. Like we've known each other. Yeah, we've known each other since like grade school at this point. TJ was like 4 or 5 years old. So yeah, we were coming up on 20 plus years of friendship. So it's crazy how it is. Like you see each other grow up, and then like just doing something like this now all together. It makes it that much more special and more fun. You know, that's awesome to hear that. So how do Jed? How is your introduction? I know you do more of some of the marketing stuff. I know we were getting a chance to talk about that. How's your experience been so far with Keyboard Warriors?
Yeah, fantastic. We've just had such a it's been such a great sort of project to work on, and so excited for the future. Really, like we've got so many cool things that we want to do with the project, and just keep what we're trying to achieve. It's just awesome. And then the support coming back from the community is just it's good to see that the community has seen sort of how we see the project now, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Daniel was talking to you about NFTs before Keyboard Warriors was a thing. Is that correct?
Me and Dan have probably been talking, I don't know, every day, hours a day for 2 years now, probably 18 months. You reckon, Dan?
Well, like I was on Ethereum, and Jed was trying to convince me to come over to Cardano, and I was like, well, I've got this doodle which is worth 100,000 US. Like your best CNFT project is Space Bars. That's 5,000 US. I was like, I'm like, why would I leave Ethereum to Cardano? And then look, when I finally did Ethereum was my first love. But then I had a quick overnight fling with Solana. But then when I landed into CNFT, I just sort of like, I get it. It's actually not just about the money. It's actually they're building something special. It's a legacy. Yeah. It's decentralized. Like it's the whole like how the blockchain works. Like it was just the community was a big part. And then I say to everyone, like I'm married Cardano. Like I'm now like fully invested. So yeah, Jed was probably the person that got me over. I started on Cardano Croc Club and then went over to Boss Cat Rocket Club. That was sort of my entry points. And then obviously I've now got Space Buds and Clay Nation. I've obviously accumulated since then. But
that's awesome. So you pretty much came in right around like that, like December-ish maybe time, or January, somewhere in the beginning of the year over on this side.
I keep thinking it's December, January, but I think it might have been just before. Like
I think it was November. Cardano Croc Club was your first mint.
Yeah,
I think that was.
That sounds right. That was like the beginning of December, I think it started off.
It was around that time, so it might have come in at like.
It was around that time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And then Jed, so you were the one that got him into this. What was your timeline into Cardano NFTs? What were you trading early on that got his attention?
I think the first one that kind of got his attention was obviously Cardano Croc Club. Like my first sort of big play as well in this CNFT space, because I just obviously loved what they were trying to do. He had Sean Benson in there as well, which I followed his YouTube channel for a while before that, so that kind of really actually a friend that called me and got me into NFTs, and he actually said you should check him out. And almost 2 years later, and I just do it all like now. Infatuated by it, like I just can't help it. It's just such a big passion of mine now. Like I know a lot of people like sport and stuff like that, which I used to have, but now it's just all NFTs. Is probably like my hobby as well. I love it. I love the art. I love the community and just everything about it.
How was the process for onboarding the artist to transition his art from street art to bringing it to NFTs? How was that process for you guys?
Yeah, that was quite challenging, to be honest with you, because to try and educate someone who doesn't have NFT experience on layering.
Yeah.
and the importance of layering, and then also like JESWRI's got such a creative mind who, when he looks at these NFTs, he goes, I'm not just going to do a silhouette and put hats and different hats and
change the skin colors. And
he's like,
yeah,
he goes, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do different heads, different torsos. So it's like, not only did you need to educate him on the NFT space, and then you need to educate also on like how the traits work, and also if you're going to use different bodies, like they all need to line up. So it's like, look, I haven't seen anything the way that we've done the traits and with the trait size and how the specific layers work. I haven't seen it done on any blockchain. Now, every time I say this, I do get caught out, but I personally bought hundreds and hundreds of NFTs, and I'd like to say I've researched a lot. I haven't seen anything like this with the art and how the traits are done.
Yeah, I think for us, like you said, the coloring first off, like is something different. Like it really pops and like grabs your attention over there. And then the other, like you said, the traits are not common, right? Like they just feel like you said, the more you look at it, the more you start to see and notice. And the details of it is absolutely incredible. So like you said, it didn't feel like your traditional PFP project. But I feel like there's so much. I'm really curious because I keep seeing the peaks, sneak peeks every day, and I'm just like, what am I? Like, when are they gonna like feel repetitive almost to me? And it's just like every single one of these, just like there's something so different about each one of those. And we were just talking about it backstage about how many traits there are, and maybe we'll get into that here in a sec. But it's been crazy to like really see the depth that he's the work that he's been putting in.
Yeah, like it's like it mind blows me. Like every time I speak to him and he goes, "Hey, I've just created another trait," and I'm like, and I now need to because and he loves pushing himself, so he creates a new trait, and then he goes, "Oh, and now I need to change all the hundreds of heads because I want this one trait to fit all the heads."
Yeah.
And I'm like, you are like. He is a creative genius, and I'm like, we're minting in 4 weeks' time, but
yeah,
he just
keep going.
For him, this is the ultimate legacy collection for him. He's never created anything this big. And I know that there's been sometimes a bit of a throwaway. Oh, look, like an NFT collection. You just design a few traits and it just let the algorithm spit it out. But like, it's not like that. Like the way that he's looking at this, it's that he's done some pretty big projects. He did this incredible Dell project, and you can see the Opera House behind me. They do this thing called Vivid Light Festival here in Australia, and he had a container set up outside the Opera House, which was like a walkthrough experience with a Dell, which is obviously the computer brand, plus his partner's an immersive ADHD, which he calls his superpower, and like that took him months to build 3D artwork experience. And he said that this is talking about 4 to 5 times the amount of time invested into this. So when you try and get him to put a dollar figure value on the collection, he just goes, number one, it's prices. Number two, would I ever do this again? Probably not. It's just you couldn't put a price figure on it. Like the hours of not even just designing, but making sure that the storyline interacts, because everything that we do, there's nothing's by chance, right? Like everything, there's a purpose behind it. It has been well thought and built before that. So when speaking to the artist and talking about like everything that he's put into this, and you can see why he's doing 18, 19-hour days, just trying to get every single trait to align. When you've got different heads, different torsos, you've got arms that are different. If you look at every arm, every torso, every head, they're all different. And there's no head trait that would have anywhere more than, I think the most head shapes the same might be 40. Around 40.
Okay.
Is that right, Jed? Just with the Mac heads, about 40?
I think it's, I think for per individual, 80 is the most common one you'll get.
Yeah, and then each one is still very different in itself. So it's like, if you look at look at that,
It's a general
just,
shape, exactly. Yeah.
There's over heads for the collection.
If you look at those, if you look at those three heads and how different it is, and every body different, right? You like that. Every single thing
matching them
align,
all up,
right? Yeah. And obviously we've got different arms, making sure that every single arm works. It is a very.
I just love all the traits and all the Easter eggs you have in each of the pictures.
It's a test of your like inner childhood, right?
Yeah,
You can
Jess
spend
is
hours
incredible
trying to
with
figure
that.
out all the little Easter eggs in them.
He just knows so much about pop culture and all that stuff. Like he just intertwines it all in. Now, like I've looked through all these traits hundreds of times. I'm still finding new stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
every
yeah.
NFT you see would have anywhere between 10 to 20 nostalgic references as inspirational part. So, yeah, the deeper
For us,
you go,
I'm
the
super
more you,
excited.
the
I
more you
love
see.
the references and stuff in the projects.
It makes it fun, right? Like it's like I said, you're discovering new stuff every time. The only thing I can think of right now recently that I've seen that has done that, which has obviously been really successful, has been Orimob recently, where it's just like every day a new trait is being discovered. I feel like this is going to be the exact same thing, maybe even more, just because there's so many different things going on. And it adds to like a layer of complexity too within the thing. So there's 8,888 of these things, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Right. And then just for like the overall gist for anybody who may just be catching in and wondering what you guys are like about, what is like the overall like just quick sum of the product itself? Like with the keyboard, what is it about? And maybe it can give you a little background to the inspiration behind some of the artwork.
Yeah, cool. So I guess I'll probably give you a bit of an overview. I can talk a bit about like the vision behind it. That I can probably give you insight into like the project and how it's broken down into a few different parts. We've all got a different sort of role in the project. So like where Jake can talk a bit more about the internet cafe. Obviously I talk a lot about sort of the first part, which is the PFP collection. But in terms of if you think about the big vision of the project, the big vision is creating a safe place for anyone or any person who's like-minded to come in and hang out, right? Like that's the overall vision of the project. The way that we see us doing that is by creating these Metaverse hangouts where people can come in and they can do all the things they want to do. They can check out art, they can buy art, they can play games, they can jump into poker rooms, they can do these hang out, these experiences through sort of any place. So that's the ultimate vision. If I take it all the way back and like the artist has been talking about and drawing keyboard warriors per se for many years. Like this has been a collection and a reference point that he's been wanting to do. So if we talk about like the keyboard warriors being the heroes and the internet trolls being the antagonists, like if you think about what the collection is about and the essence of it, right? It's like, well, these keyboard warriors created the internet. The lead is Bitmap. He created it because he wanted to be able to connect the world and wanted to be able to have these internet cafes which can be able to have a fun place for his all like-minded people to hang out. And then the internet trolls were watching what was happening and saw this as an opportunity to manipulate billions of people, take money, resources, create power, and inevitably take over the internet. So a lot of when we talk about the internet trolls sort of taking and they basically kidnapped a whole bunch of these keyboard warriors and sort of locked them up in the dark web, and then they've basically tarnished the keyboard warrior name, and then the whole storyline starts in the year 2222, where these keyboard warriors come out. They return back to their rundown internet cafes to regroup, and to get ready for the ultimate battle. But if you think about what the ultimate battle is, and the thing that we talk about a lot, it's the vision is being able to uplift and to empower like a wider community, right? Like it's we see keyboard warriors should be about empowering and helping people for the greater good, and we see there's a lot of challenges around mental health and online bullying, and we thought that if it was going to be something that we address, let's address it in a real fun way. And I can see people saying all 8,888 going to be good guys. The answer is no. You will see some antagonists in the collection. We have done it. We've done a sneak peek with what an internet troll will look like. That's going to be in the collection. And we've also done a sneak peek of Berserkers and the Brainwash, which are like the minions of the internet trolls, which will also show up in the collection.
Right.
They'll all be very small quantity, but you'll get a chance to be able to potentially pick yourself up an antagonist. But yeah, look, the vision for us has always been like the reason why we had 6 moderators in the Discord for when we very first opened on the 26th of August is because we wanted to be able to run the Discord 24 hours so anyone could come in at any time and have a real conversation. The reason why we built the whitelist the way it was is that we wanted people to be able to come in and collect their whitelists. We didn't want people to jump through rings of fire and do anything unreasonable to get the whitelist. It's just the whole experience for us is about trying to create like a place where people want to be versus people have to be. And that was always been the angle that we talked about, and us taking on the big vision of what the project's actually about, which is uplifting the CNFT space. The reason why all of us are doing this together is that we want to build something special and create a legacy. Like there's lots of different decisions we could have made about what blockchains to be a part of, but we chose CNFT and because we wanted to be there and build some real IP and create something super special.
Yeah, I like the idea, kind of flipping it on its head, right? The idea of a keyboard warrior, right? And making it something positive and having a good take and spin on it. And then, the internet and trolls, like you guys are fighting against that. I like that concept. And it's fun. And like, obviously the artwork and stuff is really neat. The way you guys, I said that I saw the troll the other day. I think we put it on our poster as well. So it sounds like those are going to be a little bit more rare though. There's not going to be as many bullies as there are good guys out there. From what you're saying.
Yeah.
Somebody had asked.
All the chat wants berserkers and trolls too. What's going on?
One of ones, guys. That's all I keep seeing in the chat. Are you guys? Do you guys plan on doing one-on-one characters out there?
Yeah, we do have some one-on-ones that are going to be coming out. We've always said to the community that our goal was to get up to 25. We know that we've got 12 currently completed. And JESWRI's working on the last one. So how many do we think there will be? Well, it will be less than 25 and it'll be more than 12. It's probably the answer that we can give right now.
Currently, yeah.
Sure.
That's good over there.
I saw someone said give us a sneak. Look, we would definitely do a sneak peek of a one-on-one, but I think we will probably do one sneak peek, probably leading into mint week.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I think,
speaking of mint over here, mint week for everybody. Mint week is when? Just so everybody's on the same page with that.
The 26th to the 27th of November, which is I think it's Thanksgiving
it's the 20th
weekend in the US.
25th and 20th. Yeah, so it's
it is. Everybody's gonna do
America. Yeah.
Yep, that's gonna be on Black Friday, so we'll be doing some minting and shopping that day for sure.
Yeah,
and that is gonna be for the whitelist though, right? The public sale, if they're first off, because I know that there's a bunch of different things, which is really fun about the chat for you guys that I noticed was the whole quick coin thing, where you guys go in there and every day you just go and /daily, and you guys would accumulate quick coins, and that was your guys' way of getting into the whitelist initially, right? With was it 2,500 maybe the quick coins got you the first one, and then maybe like 7,000 or something like that got you the upgrade, which essentially if you got both could mean up to 8 during that whitelist period. Can you quick talk about that whole experience and then why are people still going crazy for them inside of Discord?
Yeah, I think I spoke a lot. I might let Jed jump in.
Look, with the that's all right. That's good. Nah, look, with the quick coin, like the initial kind of concept with the quick coin and utility for it was to buy your whitelist, and what we tried tried to do with that was we tried making one. So like, I know us personally, we necessarily wouldn't have time to sit in a Discord to get a whitelist, right? And we don't think that's the right way to build a strong community where we don't put to grind. So if you wanted to, you could just check in daily and /daily in the quick coins. I think it was about 16 days. If you did that for 16 days, you'd get a whitelist. You also got extra quick coins if you participated in Twitter raids. You bought, which is probably not the best way to earn quick coins. It's a good way to lose them, but there is people like to have fun with it as well. So you can play dice, you can play roulette and all that kind of stuff. Participate.
Guess the
in
number.
Our weekly. Yep. Guess
the number.
That should give you like a whole like a 10x. That is so bad.
I know it's the worst one. But look, there's lots of fun other things that you could do with it. Have like rumble games, poker games, guarded games, and all sorts of stuff like that where we give them away. Obviously, so the shop has currently closed, but we do have all intentions relative to bring out some more fun utility is the big word we like to use around the quick coins, is that everything after mint will be fun utility. So there will definitely be a use case for those, but around more of a fun sort of stuff that you can do to be, still actively thing that we want to try and do as quick is we want to make everyone that even if you don't have an NFT, you can still be a part of the community and get around everything that we're doing and
right. So those things will have additional use cases, the quick coins themselves, for further down the line.
Some fun stuff, for sure.
We call it fun utility because it's like, everything we do around it, we want it to be engaging and make it fun, but it's like, again, it's, we don't want people to get excited and go, oh, what am I going to be able to do with it? But it's like, hey, there's going to be cool things you can do it, but it's all based around just make it fun and engaging for the community.
Having fun.
And, anyone who's got the coins, you're going to be able to, participate in those with that.
Right.
You said it takes about 16 days to, or did to get to the whitelist if you were checking in every day?
Yeah,
the same. Jack C said it took him, or he's at 33 days because he just keeps playing.
If you don't, the only way it takes 16 days, you got to do it's 16 days if you do it every day because you get streak bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just think he keeps playing dice. Sounds like he's done 33 in a row.
Dice for the last 3 days for me have been like killing me. I always go dice 250 and it's just like nope. Or somebody there's a server for like that I was in that does like doubles, will like double reward you, and I was like, oh, I hit a double, and then it was like, nope, you just get your money back today. I was like, okay, we'll try again in a few more hours. What is the timer on that dice and betting platform? Because it's not as long as the actual daily one, right?
No, I think it's I'm jogging my memory now. I think it's every 6 hours it resets, or 12 hours.
That sounds about right.
One of the two. It's not 24 hours though. It is less, so you can have a bit more fun. But also, you're only allowed 50 quick coins per bet as well. So people don't. So
you guys toggle
the
throttle
their coins straight away. Yeah, 100%. Because we know that's a big issue as well. Yeah, exactly right. And like I know myself, and just waste all my quick coins straight away. So
yes. You also protect the people too at the same time, right?
You gotta try. Yeah.
Right. Well, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, the Discord's popping right now. It was a cool way, it's a unique way for everybody to kind of jump in. So with that being said, with the whitelist spots being filled up the way they are, do you know what your number is roughly for public mint that'll be available? Assuming everybody mints out.
I mean, like I think if everyone was to mint at 100, basically impossible. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of an NFT project. Definitely allocating, like I think we've got about 200 to 250 NFTs that are like guaranteed. But look, like to say that 100% of people are going to mint, like no one, it's
never
not going to happen. So I'm assuming we're estimating there will be more than estimation, but it could be more, it could be less. We're not sure. We're definitely we're definitely allowed, because we've always said that we will. But it just depends on how many people, like if everyone, highly doubt that you get 100% of people minting because people forget.
If we,
Crazy.
People are busy.
Yeah.
Um,
We got a
Times
holiday
don't
weekend
work
over
out,
here for
yeah.
us. Yeah. So that's cool. So the good thing too is, like you said, the whitelist mints 55 ADA, the public is 65. So rewards people who got in a little bit, but not too much. And like I said, I feel like that's an affordable like mint price these days. Very generous,
Yeah.
honestly. If you think about the pricing these days, this recent news of everything in the crypto space. What was your guys' reason to do a price point at that? You know, where it currently sits versus going up the 100+ route?
Yeah, look, I think like when we first like announced our project, a lot of the community members coming in were saying, "Hey, we love your project, but like you should do less. You should do 2,000, you should do 3,000, you should do 4,000. Do a smaller collection." And
Right.
And then the second feedback we got was like, "Hey, like you guys are an art-based project. You should focus on that and don't worry about the internet cafe." Right. So that were probably the two bits of feedback that we got. Probably for us, like we see ourselves as an art-based project with vision. Like we see that the metaverse will inevitably, we feel the metaverse will be how NFTs evolve. We sort of felt that having a large collection, if we wanted to be a top Cardano project, a large collection was going to be pretty important to do that. And I think the second part is that with the artwork that JESWRI was creating and how many traits he was aiming to have, it just wouldn't do it justice if we had a small collection. I just think that with nearly close to sort of over 650 traits on 8,888, like every NFT is still going to look pretty unique. And we wanted to do his work justice, and we thought we'd rather do a larger collection to showcase his time and effort, and more importantly, we could obviously then do like a bit more of a reasonable price for sort of people to come in. And I think the important part for us was we always wanted to have the price make it. Look, we always wanted to be able to. When we first announced the mint price, a lot of people were blown away. They were going, "We thought this was going to be 80, 90, 80, 100, 80," and I think we've just always tried to under promise, over deliver, and we like surprising people with what we've been able to do. And I think like a lot of people have been surprised about even just we've had 2 non-custodial staking partners already announced. As soon as you mint, you could stake your KWIC NFTs like from day one. And I think like one of those was Cardano Lands, which was we're the top tier partner with them, and to do that, to get those votes guaranteed, it does cost a lot of ADA. But we wanted to be able to give people a choice to be able to have some sort of utility straight after mint, and we just constantly just trying to look for ways to just go, "Wow, I can't believe that you've now done this. You haven't even minted yet." And we just wanted to just create a really amazing story, and hence why we're just constantly trying to surprise people with what we're trying to do. And I know that we haven't really spoken about the second part of the project, which is Internet Cafe, and the work we've done with that. I think that what we are ready to be able to start showing people is before mint. I feel that a lot of people are going to be pretty blown away, and I don't want to talk about it too much because it's been Jed's little baby. He's been working with the 3D designers and the developers on this quite a lot to get it to this point. And he might have some stuff that he wants to share. And
I was
give you
going to
a bit
say,
of insight on
Jed,
that.
for these internet cafes a little bit over here, because obviously that's the other portion to this, and I've seen some like Metaverse. So we've been talking Metaverses, right? And what can we learn a little bit about what you guys have planned for this?
Yeah, so look, our sort of our long cafes is what we want to do is we want to design these internet cafes to be able to be deployed in metaverses. So currently we've got our eyes set on Pavia and Boss Planet as they're the 2 bigger sort of players in Cardano at the moment, and also their guidelines and what they've got available for us to actually be able to start developing eventually. So what we like to do with these internet cafes is, depending on the specific metaverse that you go into, we should be able to provide all sorts of different types of around, that game design and what you can and can't do in those certain metaverses. That as well, like it's a kind of like we can always pick up and put down in for the other up and coming projects and stuff like that. So our dev team is well versed on Unreal Engine 5 and Unity, and we're actually currently building a internet cafe in Unity, which is a game engine for those. I'm sure everyone probably knows what Unity. And look, we've been currently building out like a beta version of people can actually get a feel for what it's going to be like once you can jump in, run around and have a look, run, jump, and just have a look around. So we've been building a beta version. And what that beta version will inevitably turn into is we'll start adding multiplayer functionality, all games sort of internet cafe as well, where our holders and community members can benefit from like galleries, events, shops, other games, and all sorts of other things. And we obviously listen to the community quite heavily as well. Also, if they have an idea that they want to incorporate into the cafe as well, that's always another sort of option to look into. So I think you've got a video up there now of Bitmap, which is the main character of the internet cafe. So we're actually getting quite close to being a beta version of that, which you'll be able to use Bitmap to walk, run around the exterior of the internet cafes, which anyone, it's not just, that won't be just limited to have that experience. Obviously, further on down the line, there definitely will be exclusive perks in these internet cafes as they develop. But yeah, that's a nutshell, to be fair. I think, unless Dan, you've got anything else you want to add on to that?
I just think that, I think the one bit of feedback we were getting very early on when we were talking about the internet cafes is that a lot of people were saying, oh yeah, this is great that you're building on Pavia. You've got all these really amazing rendered images, but that could be a long time away. And then we've got, oh yeah, it's really cool that you're building a boss clan. You've got these really cool rendered images on these voxels, but you're still a long way away from, potentially showcasing that. So Jed sort of, the brainchild was speaking to our 3D developers and our Unity builders, sort of said, let's actually create our own KWIC first. And, the metaverse or the miniverse can be as big or as small as you like, but I guess it was important for us to build a proof of concept and having a point of truth. And I think as what I mean by point of truth is that our metaverse in Pavia may not be exactly how we vision it, because there's obviously parameters and things we can and can't do in Pavia, right? Maybe the same as in Boss Cat. There might not be things that we can and can't do.
Build so high, you can only have X amount of poly count per square meter. All sorts of dependent on which metaverse you go into.
Yeah, 100%. So I guess building out KWIC first was going to be an opportunity for us to design and build it and have a clear proof of concept that people can actually feel. They can see how it's going to operate, and we can build it how we want to do it. So we've started building that. I know that we were all playing it only last week and jumping around, running around the outside of the internet cafe, and look, it looks incredible. And I know that the design team are making some final changes, but for us it was if we could get our community to go around and run around the outside the internet cafe as Bitmap, as a 3D character around the outside of it, and get a feel for what it's going to feel like. If we could do all that before Mint, we just thought that was the perfect proof of concept, because I think everyone's minds were well, this is so far away, when we're well, actually it's not as far as you think. So we just sorry,
moves fast too.
Yeah, it's like I said. So you guys are you guys aiming to have these internet cafes, some playable version of it, ready when Mint time comes around, or how soon can we be expected? I know you said we're going to get some previews and stuff. Realistically, when are you thinking people are going to be able to get their first look into it?
I'm going to say, and Jed might okay, I'm going to say this, and then Jed can come back and tell me if it's incorrect. But I'm going to say that for Mint,
Here we go.
you will be able to jump onto a web-based program, and you're going to be able to be bitmap, and you'll be able to walk, jump around the outside of the internet cafe. Now, it's going to be a very beta version, which means that you're not going to be able to go inside the cafe. You're not going to be able to do Hadoukens or anything, no like energy balls and stuff. But it's going to be a proof of concept on and get an idea and a feel for like what we're building. Okay.
That's a lot quicker than a lot of other things that are coming out there, right? So you guys are minting, at least you get something to get an idea. I guess the goal with that was, is everybody going to have the same character? Or is it going to be tied to like your NFT? Or?
For everyone would just be able to use our main character, which is bitmap. But as we develop it out, like we're going to add so many different layers from multiplayer functionality, world chats, multiple different stuff like that further on down the line. But the big sort of thing that we're trying to really be is that we're not messing around. Like we're going to provide you guys something to see of what's to come, and look what we can achieve before mint. Imagine what we can do after mint.
And look, and this is like we're like a very, very transparent project. We're going to be fully transparent. We only made the decision to build the KWIC verse in terms of having a proof of concept 4 weeks ago, wasn't it?
5 weeks.
So maybe 5 weeks ago. So we already had all of the groundwork, the rendered images, what the internet cafes. We've already had like the 3D version of bitmap. We already had that all built. Right. But we were waiting for Pavia or a Boss Planet to be able to give us more to then plug in. So 5 weeks ago, we said, like, let's not wait. Like, why are we waiting for? Let's build a proof of concept. So within 5 weeks, you're going to have a proof of concept ready to play around at the jump. So as you can appreciate, as you probably all know, that to do that, we've got a pretty large team. Like there's 3 co-founders, but there's a team of probably close to 20 people now working behind the scenes, including the co-founders, 20 people up to make this happen. These are all rendered images, as you can see, like they're all rendered images, but which is a good foundation to build on, because it makes it, the reason why we've been able to build this within 5 weeks is because we've already got the groundwork done, right? We've already had all the everything's already pre-designed. It's just a matter of getting bitmap fully optimized, and we needed to get him down to a certain count, so we could obviously move around, run and jump. But it's just about making those small changes. So we're able to build it pretty quick because we've already done a hell of a lot of groundwork because of the intention of where we wanted to go. So that's just been us like why we've obviously made that decision, and why was important for us to be able to give everyone a bit of an insight up until mint.
Yeah, no, I love that. Is that a little throwback to Legos at the top there? At the top of that building? I love that you guys are still sneaking that in there, even in that.
Yep. I didn't catch that.
I think, look, a big thing to also
Lego break.
Get across with our internet cafe that we're building. I know that word is very heavily used in this sort of Web3. Definitely, I wouldn't classify it as Metaverse. I'd more classify it as a game, but we like to call it a miniverse house is what we call it, because essentially it's not going to be this ridiculous, that's like Pavia and stuff like that. It's going to be our own interpretation to develop out and expand outwards on as the project grows and progresses, and different like functionalities to it as we progress as well. Well,
I think too, like for you guys, it's like I said, you don't have to build the whole infrastructure, right? You guys got a piece of it where people can kind of portal in, and you can import it into whatever one of the metaverses. You're not relying on one of them to be the sole winner, right? You guys can port your thing wherever that metaverse is capable, which I think is important for the long-term success, right? Because again, if one of these things fail, you're not directly putting all your eggs in one basket, essentially. Yeah, which is smart 100%. In my opinion.
Yeah, and we it sort of into other sort of up-and-coming projects that are looking promising, and we can utilize these internet cafes and deploy them into the new latest
And we've talked about that before on past shows about how, one, from a project standpoint, like not going into developing a full entire, will be a metaverse, but instead focusing on developing your project and incorporating that into an existing world where it's great, you know, for you guys to be able to share that. And then also like the metaverses that do that and build these partnerships are the ones I think that will survive, because they're going to have a lot more stuff to do. They're not going to be dependent all on themselves and their own team to create the content. They're going to bring people like you in to come and make it like a populated world where it's fun to hang out in.
100%.
Will the one of ones have any extra added perks or benefits inside the internet cafe?
There's so many things that we could start doing a deep down, but like a deep dive. Look, at the moment, like it's probably something that it's probably too early to announce. As much as I would love to give you some serious alpha, but
DJ's over here trying to drop some stuff. Just casually comes in.
Trying.
You know?
And look, I'm sort of someone that normally I'm someone who normally give up the information, but like I'm like, oh, that's probably a bit too.
I heard
too
you
early.
say you weren't going to drop it until the week of a sneak peek of it, but I was just curious the benefits of holding one. I wasn't asking for the sneak peek. I was asking for the benefits of the purchase of it.
Right. Well, curious for me then too, because these internet cafes, obviously they tie big into what you guys are doing. What can we expect to do inside of these internet cafes? Because we were talking about multiple levels and different things inside of here. Like, what's the overall, like, I guess, experience going to be like, for you, or do you guys envision?
Like, I'd probably talk about the first part, and Jet can probably go through some of the other parts. Like, I think the first part that I talk about a lot with the moderation team. I sort of say the moderation team, I said, look, I think a mod's is not really your name, right? I think a moderator is a customer service or a customer experience manager. The very first part is being able to build the social level, which is the ground level. You better walk in. There's going to be these internet, like the traditional internet cafe looking. You better come in. You better sit. You better socialize. A moderator is going to be able to welcome you in. They're going to be able to, like, you know, have a conversation with you, see how you're doing. Like, we're going to be able to see there's going to be like a quickie mart inside there. We're able to go into our shop and able to sort of go out there and make purchases. We're going to have like an art gallery on that level as well, where we're going to be able to allow our artists to have their space. We're going to allow other people, other community members to be able to have their art in there. You'll be able to have, you know, your NFTs and stuff, plugins. And then we move into the high level, which is probably more things that Jed's been working on. So I can hand it over to yourself, Jed.
Yeah, look, so then once we kind of, the ground floor is like what Dan said, it's more of like the social sort of do cool art and just socialize and do some pretty cool stuff like that. But then we move up to the second, our gaming floor, where we will have plugins to our games and onboard into the platform. Obviously, we can't really say too much more on that yet, as promise anything before it happens as well, but that's essentially what it would look like. And the top floor would be like a big event house, like it would be where we host like massive events for stuff like that.
Yeah, like for example, like if we do a poker game, you're walking into like a 3D poker game, right? Like, as an example, there'll be like things and experiences like not saying it's going to be a poker game, but just as a bit of a concept onto the type of things that we want to be able to build and create.
I think
that's
that's
awesome.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Like you said, you're taking like the Discord portion of stuff where like nowadays everybody's got all the games, they got to host game nights, but where you can actually bring that in alive inside of your guys' world. So I think it's really fun. Are you guys having any plans for like a social chat network down the line of like almost like using like I just envision like an old like AIM kind of system or something like that where you log into the cafe and somebody can just user chat walking around?
We're gonna have like a world
I've been saying that to Jed from the get-go. Going, speak to those developers. This is what I want. This is like my number one thing. I'm an extrovert, so I need to be talking to people, even if it's digitally or socially. Like I need to be speaking to people. So I said to Jed, that's my number one thing. But Jed can probably answer the question.
What's the long? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, definitely. Look, there definitely will be a world chat, sort of like on this video now, where everyone just can talk to in a big world chat, but then we can also separate it in more like area specific chats. Like we can have a level 1 chat, like a social area, all sorts of stuff like that. So you can communicate within the cafes around and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, definitely there will be a social talking, as also integrating some sort of voice chats as well, where people can talk to people in. So we want to have, you know, the option for people if they want to talk, use their voice, so having a text-based chat as well.
You know, you're not talking like Call of Duty, like proximity chat when you get killed for like that half a second.
Yeah, the half chat, yeah. Stuff you.
Yeah. Oh,
it's gonna be more like a GTA, like role playing kind of chat, like legit conversations, not what Tommy's talking about, like toxic stuff.
Yeah. Hey, we're focusing on the positive side of stuff. I'm just, you know, that's automatically where my mind goes. It's just like, hey, proximity chat. That's where everybody goes on the internet, right?
Because Tommy's that guy in gaming. He screams in the mic and yells the whole time.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's such a cool concept. Like you said, there's so much that you guys can do with it. It's just interesting. The fun thing is that you guys have a cool idea, but the better part is that you guys have really like kick-ass artwork to back it up. I think that's even the best part. And so, in regards to like the internet cafes, where you know, how did the PFPs kind of integrate into that? Like like, you know, obviously you hold the PFP, but what is that? Is that kind of like your access into the internet cafes themselves, or how does that like go hand in hand? Like, what is the purpose of the PFP versus the internet cafe itself?
Well, there's a very clear vision of what we wanted to do initially, but I think this changes. We've changed the idea of how we want to do it. I think initially we're like, oh, let's build this inclusive sort of place where if you've got a PFP, that will give you an access to the internet cafe.
Right.
But I think like the way that we're looking at it now is that we probably want to create a place where everyone can go, because, you know, we didn't want to be too inclusive, because it's like then it sort of goes back to the overall mission. But at the same point, we sort of feel that if you've got a PFP, you're going to get access to different parts of Internet Cafe. Gotcha. You're going to be able to get access to certain specific sort of games and certain experiences and events. And like if we do like we're doing like an online gallery show. You know, to get access to that, you need to have a PFP to come in. So it's just about like, how do we make it as an inclusive to everyone, and you know, really think about like mainstream adoption, but at the same point, like how do we give our holders sort of a really unique experience, and to really be able to sort of fine tune those conversations, because it's just about building sort of lifelong connections, right? Like those people that have been in there from the get-go, like there's already people that are forming like really good relationships, and people that we've already known in this space for a long time in there too. So like, how do you continue to like build on those relationships while still making it a place where, you know, we can get other people to sort of come in?
No, that makes sense. I think, like you said, it's almost like the free-to-play kind of stuff, where you give them a taste of everything. They can go in, experience it, get the vibe of what you guys are trying to build. And if you want to go further along the lines, you can buy the NFT. You can introduce them into that, and it slowly gets them into the community, which is a good way to do it. Yeah, 100%. Well, I know we're getting close here. I know we're coming to an hour. Like I said, it flies by over here. What are some of the main things that I know we saw it over there a little earlier? You know, I just think for you guys, like you said, positivity is like the big thing. I think for you guys trying to spread this inside the space, and like I said, you guys have been like, it's great that you guys are doxxed. You're all transparent about everything that you guys are doing. I know we were talking about it a little bit beforehand, but not to like harp on anything like negative inside the space. But is there anything via that tweet and stuff today? I just wanted to quick address that, because I know some people have been asking about that. They keep shooting over here. Yeah, for sure. Like I've seen it come up a couple of times, and like, you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's you know, it doesn't matter like how sort of positive you are, and it doesn't matter how transparent you are. There's always going to be things that will come up, and you know, I spoke to the founders of that project at CNFT Con. They come over to the booth. I sort of, you know, we had a very good conversation. I felt that everything was pretty clear, and felt that they were pretty supportive. We're pretty supportive of each other's sort of individual projects, what we're trying to do. Obviously that tweet sort of today sort of obviously made me feel like that's probably not the case. Right. I think like, you know, probably the big part of that tweet it looked like they were trying to maybe say that one of our founders maybe has done something that didn't look right or didn't feel right.
And I think probably the big thing, like talking about, like one of the founders was a part of a project, you know, before getting involved with KWIC, which yeah, like that makes sense. Like I think like me and JESWRI were talking, and you know, I've known Jed for a long time. I was supporting him with a project that he was a part of, and that project never sold anything and never went to mint. I sort of got Jed to come part of KWIC, and then I think that project sort of shut down pretty much after that. So I don't think there's really anything to sort of go into in terms of with that, but obviously happy to ask or answer any questions with that. I think anything that they talk about with, I think our artwork is clearly very different. Our concept, our brand is very different. Like, you know, I think a lot of the times, you know, our project is Keyboard Warriors Internet Cafe. Like we call our project KWIC. I guess, you know, the Keyboard Warriors part of the name is similarity. I think, you know, would I be frustrated if another project came out and did it before or after me? I said, yeah, like potentially I probably would be. So I do get like the frustration and why people would be like that, but not to the point where, you know, where I felt like we cleared a lot of those and had a really real conversation to then, you know, unfortunately they've come out and said this today. And, you know, I would like to have a real just nice resolution. Like I don't think it's good for either project, with especially people looking to come in to CNFT, and doesn't do either one of us justice. And yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but just, you know, obviously, unfortunately, like as you build and as you create things, like, you know, these things will come up, but I think it's just about making sure you handle it the right way, and, you know, not trying to get into some sort of online sort of battle. And, you know, I've been in
got bigger
business
stuff you're working on.
Yeah, look, I've been in business many years, so you know, this is probably and other things I deal with. This is probably very small time compared to some of the things I've had to deal with in business. But at the same time, look, we take everything, like, you know, we take everything pretty seriously. And, you know, I think the most important part is that just making sure we're transparent with the community, and just really hoping that, you know, we've addressed all those things on their post, and just really hope that everyone could sort of see, you know, where we're at. And if anyone did have any further questions, like, happy to ask. Like, you know, there's I don't think there's anything, it's nothing hidden. Very transparent business. I've even got a book out called Shit Happens in Rainbows, where I tell you exactly about my life. So, like, I don't think you can get any more transparent than that. So, like, you know, we're putting all out, you know, we're putting our reputation on the line, like building a project and putting all ourselves out there. And it's like, if you're going to do that, like, you're not going to, you know, you want to make sure, like, if you're going to do that, then you're doing everything the right way. So I feel like you know, the reasons why we're doing something, it's right. I think, you know, our messaging and what we're trying to do is right, but, like, you know, we just want to keep trying to build on that, and you know, hopefully everyone else around that can see that.
Yeah, I think the community's echoing that as well. Like I said, I wasn't aware of the other thing until that tweet went through there, and for some reason we got tagged in there today. So I'm not sure what that was about. So that's why I actually heard about it. But like I said, I mean, there's always, I mean, we're in a huge global thing, right? I mean, that's not an uncommon phrase on the internet. So understandable, like you said, maybe the naming thing. But like I said, you guys are obviously way two different projects when it comes down to that. So digging up past stuff, like you said, you just kind of put that to bed right there. So like I said, as long as you guys are being transparent and talking to the community, I think that's the best thing that, you know, can hopefully that you guys are able to work something out, or they're good with the response that you guys have given them. So hopefully everything works out. But at the end of the day, you know, I think it's just another little step on the way to you guys' mint, and this will, you know, won't necessarily be a big thing down the road at all. So I'm really impressed, like I said, what you guys have got going on. I really like the artwork, the internet cafes, the idea behind it, just the premise. So really excited for what you guys got going on. And this has been something that, you know, it's been hard, I feel like, the last few months with really getting excited about new mints. And this one has really kind of been one of those ones where it's been like a shining thing. Like, yes, I cannot wait for this to get going. So appreciate you guys joining us tonight to get a chance to hear some of that and sharing some of it.
No, I just want to say thank you to,
Awesome.
like, we've seen your previous sort of like conversations around us, and, you know, it's great just to, a lot of the things that you've been emulating is how we've been trying to portray our project. And I feel that you guys really got the core roots of what we're about. And I loved, you know, how you're seeing these Easter eggs and how you sort of aligned with the nostalgia, and you know, I was pretty excited to jumping on this. I know that Jed speaking very highly of all three after having those conversations sort of offline. Like, it's great just to get on and speak to like-minded CNFT lovers that are looking for projects to be able to create new IP and to do different things. So, you know, we're just look. It's a bit of a dream for us. Like, you know, like, did we think that we could be here? Look. End of the day, we would have loved to be here, but it's one of those things that we didn't know that we're going to get as much traction as we did. Like, you know, we were doing this because we felt like we had a really amazing thing to bring to life, and it's great that there's so many people that like can see what we saw. We probably, it's like this, like with your own project, you're always a bit naive to like the work that it takes and also the success that you would love to have. So when it happens, look, it is humbling to knowing that there is so many people globally that are like constantly, you know, asking for support. Look, we get asked for, I reckon, about 500 times a day for a whitelist, and as much as it's like, oh, there's another person saying it. Look, end of the day, we know the reason why people are asking for it, and it's like, you know, I get why you're asking, and it's like, you know, we're just so appreciative that people are asking, right? Like, it could be the opposite. No one could be asking. And it could be the opposite. We might not be at the point where we don't have a whitelist sold out. So I think for the fact that our whitelist is sold out and people are asking, there's attention on it. Like, it just, you know, it's great to get the recognition for the work that we do. Like, we're an Australian project. Like, we get on 3 AM spaces. You know, we're on the phone to developers in the UK up until midnight. Like, we get up 5 AM, 4 AM to like jump on and speak to the community. Like, it's a 7-day venture, and it's like, unfortunately, with our time zone, like, we would work a lot during the night. So it's one of those things. There's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes. There's a lot of people that make this happen. Like, you know, they've got such an amazing moderation team. They're really supportive. We've got awesome sort of back-end developers. You know, I think we're pretty lucky. We've got an incredible community that are really supportive and you know, love having people from the outsides like yourself looking in and also like waving the quick flag. Like, we just, you know, we're really just appreciative with all the love that we get, and yeah, just want to say thanks to everyone that's been part of the journey.
It's been great to see it, like you said, evolve over the last few months, especially for you guys, kind of growing. Like, the community has really latched onto it, I feel like, and the artwork has kind of resonated, I think, the same way it has for us with a lot of different people. So it's always a good sign when you see, like you said, you've got the demand that you guys have prior to the mint already. So that also gives a lot of confidence to people, and it caters to both, right? There's always going to be flippers in the NFT world, and there's always going to be the people that want to accumulate. So it works both ways. So I think you guys have put yourself in a good position over there. But I know we're getting close to your time. I know you got to run here, Daniel, as well. So make sure everybody, if you guys, the best way to get in contact with you guys is that in Discord, because I know you guys do a lot of spaces.
Yeah, so look, I think opening up Discord tickets is probably the best, and the reason being is because like all the teams see it. So, you know, there's a lot of people that can obviously help out at any time. That's probably the easiest, because we can get all communication coming from one place. That would be the easiest for us to digest, especially at the moment where we're getting hundreds of tickets open a day.
Yeah. Well, it's all good, man. I think I love that your guys' time zone works this way for us, because we're always on the other end of this on a night scale. So perfect timing on the Australians for us. So definitely would love to go ahead and you know, chat with you guys again one of these days when everything gets up and running. Especially for the internet side, we're big on the gaming.
100%.
Yeah. So when that gets up and running, man, we're all ears. We'd love to do a showcase and stuff with you guys. So happy. Wish you guys the best of luck here in the next couple of weeks. You know, I know the demand's going to get crazy, so enjoy the calm before the storm over here before everything gets going. And like I said, we're really excited for you guys.
Just don't give Tommy a 1-of-1 is all I'm asking. Tommy does not need a 1-of-1, please.
I've been known to mint well over here.
Do not give it to him.
I'm going to be gunning for it, though. You already know. But yeah, if everybody, we appreciate your time over here, guys. Daniel, Jed, if you guys are not in the Keyboard Warriors Discord already, make sure you guys join that. Go to the daily channel, get your quick coins, and then pay attention too. Like, I know you guys are doing a few last minute giveaways, right, for some of the upgrade spots that you guys have left, because you guys actually took some of your own personal stuff away from the team. They had donated some of those back to the community itself, just to give people a little bit more of a chance, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah. That's correct.
So, Really amazing, guys. Well, I'll let you guys go. Again, thank you guys for joining
Thanks,
us tonight,
guys.
and we'll catch you guys here soon.
Thanks for hopping on.
Awesome. Appreciate that. Thanks all.
Thanks, everyone.
Cheers. See you later.
Perfect.
You guys ever go to like internet cafes or anything growing up?
No, I've always
Internet
heard of them,
cafes? I've never been to one. No.
I mean, it's I think a little more popular abroad, like for at least it was, for actually like using them to check email and do things like that. But so when I was younger, people didn't use them like I'd never been in one where like I'm gonna go check my email and do business. They used to have ones for like gaming. I don't know if they had that down south.
Like,
Like someone would open a shop up
Counter-Strike
and have like,
stuff of like,
yeah, they'd have just like 20
Yeah.
PCs in there. You go in, like pay like a rate by the hour, and sometimes they'd like do like overnight, like 24-hour stay open on like a weekend. And everyone would just like you'd pay like a flat rate, like $45 to play all night or whatever. And everyone was just like hanging out for like 13 years old was awesome.
We actually did habitual line stuffer. We did
yes,
like 10 minutes ago.
we addressed that over there. Maybe skip back like 10 minutes. They'll give you a full answer on that right there. We're gonna leave you guys hanging over here. We saw the comments on that. We got tagged on that over there. So yes, they addressed it. Main thing was, I guess,
on that. I didn't see that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming because they saw we had a thing going on tonight. Maybe that's why. But no, I did, honestly, being real, I didn't even know there was another Keyboard Warriors project until that. And then, like I said, man, there's like, I'll use the example. There's like 9,000 Adapunks out there. There's one with S's and Z's. So the names, the double name thing, I've seen that inside the space. So I can understand the frustration maybe a little bit, right?
Yeah.
If you bet we were the first one out, that's one thing. But other than that, I guess, I don't know, the timing felt a little weird with it. I don't know if it's just because they're getting more popular, but to me, I don't feel like there's an issue with their team being like bad, like bad actors or anything like that. I don't know, maybe what that post is alluding to or something with the previous DAO projects they had. He pretty much just said that we were going to do something, and then we ended up deciding not to mint anything, and then we started KWIC and went from there. So that was pretty much the gist of it at that point. So
Yeah, I agree. I think hopefully they can come to a resolution. I mean, just kind of talk it out amongst themselves, I guess, this one. But I think both parties are trying to be as transparent as possible, too, with the situation.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Like I said, dude, the beefs have been getting real on Twitter and stuff. Just crypto markets in general, man. There's been so much crazy shit going on.
Well, even that
It's like-
space, transition, you said, crypto market, that space yesterday, that was a long ass space, but I actually listened to most of that shit. That was,
Which one are you talking about?
It was the Bitboy was on there, Charles was on there.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about all the FTX stuff and everything that happened last week, and just crypto's the future for crypto in general.
Dude, Charles had a great answer. I know Sham over in our Discord, shout out to him, from Ape Society out there and all Old Money and all those other ones. He posted some great clips. He's been doing awesome, like audio clips from those Twitter spaces. The one with Charles, though, yeah, he tagged us on. I know I commented on one of them. We threw him in our Discord too. But the one with Charles pretty much doing, he's like, I'm fucking sick of this. Like the answer is decentralization. These guys are building they're building Wall Street, like over again in in this world, and it's not going to work that way. The only solution to that, he goes, what is the solution? He goes, Bitcoin is decentralized as well as Cardano. I know he's got a lot more to say on that, but it really does make you start to feel, when you feel confident about just investing in this blockchain and why we are what we are, like having a leader like Charles out here representing us, it does give confidence. And I think a lot of people are starting to see that now.
I just like that he never changes his views on like how he feels, because he's passionate about his ideals. So he sticks to his guns essentially, and I agree with everything he has to say. He makes great points, and it makes sense, really.
Yeah. Well, I think, dude, thank you for chat, for everybody still hanging out with us right now. This is our weekly. We haven't done like a follow-up, like normal F35 live, where we're just chatting projects in like weeks, because we've had some of these projects on the last couple of them. We had a double week last week. TZ, do you have the Nightbot up? Let's run a little quick giveaway. I got something we could raffle off for everybody tonight.
You got, what was it? Dogs in the Chain?
We got a little Demon Hit Squad whitelist token we can give away tonight.
Wowzers,
so the Demons, they've been holding pretty well over there. And I know they've got some like burn mechanic they've got going on. I actually sold mine for a nice little zippy flippy profit.
I saw you, dude. You minted number 1111111111. All right, I get it, dude. We get it.
Mr.
They get
Irrelevant
they get to back to min floor. I think I saw.
they keep
Did
like
they?
get swept up. Yeah, there was like they were like right on like 180 or 170, but someone drops it to like 150 and then it goes to like 170. It's just, I mean, with the active mint
170
going
now,
on,
yeah.
yeah, I think
yeah.
there's like a buyback program though with those things too, with like the war where like the floor will get swept on certain of those. So I can't imagine it'll go.
There's some decent sales today in general though.
You got to think that there's some big pockets inside those communities too.
Yeah.
So I'll be curious though, but yeah, if you guys, you need the whitelist token in order to mint. It's 166.6 ADA. So if you guys don't plan on minting and you want to win this, I mean, you can flip it for like 50 ADA, or you can use that to get in and take your chance on a demon. But TJ, let's set up a word for a keyword for everybody over in chat here.
Word for a keyword.
I want to do.
I was gonna say bird is a word.
That's a lot to type in. I was just gonna say quick because we just had them on over here. KWIC. Want to do that? Exclamation point KWIC.
Nice,
Enter that over in chat. Yeah, just real quick. Enter that in chat, and you will be entered in to win a demon hit squad whitelist token. We'll let that run for like a minute here, everybody. There you go. Oh, I see him starting to come in.
Perfect.
We got a few. Keep them coming here, guys. Exclamation point KWIC will get you entered in to win this. We'll shut this down in about like 20 seconds.
Count it down.
19. 18.
Thank you. Glad you picked up on it.
Just start at like
29.
3 and say go.
When the door shut, just say go.
Yeah, we'll give you guys about 10 seconds over here. TJ will give 5, 4, 3, 2.
What? Hugs, not rugs. Congrats.
Wow, that's a double win again from last week. He won one of the mutant coins. Congrats to Hugs, not rugs. You have won the demon hit list. Congrats, Hugs, not rugs. I love the name, man.
I swear to God, I'm gonna win one of these someday.
They're
You
gonna
have to double the floor price, dude. There you go. I know everybody wants the quick list, guys. We tried to press them on that. They did not have any extras for us. We were... He was like, I hate this bot. This bot's being a bot right now. I saw that earlier in chat. Yeah, Hugs Not Rugs. We'll get you all squared away on the DMs, or shoot Tommy a message and he'll get you squared away on that. Yeah, I think we got one other thing I know in our wallet we can do a little giveaway in a bit. We have an Ape Nation sitting in there with maybe one of the little upgrades.
I think we do. I think we have two little upgrades in there.
Yeah, we have some mutation nations. Yeah, well, we could do that. We'll set that up here in a bit. But yeah, as far as like topics and stuff, I know we haven't got a chance to just live stream talk with you guys over since, like I said, the last few weeks. It's been a minute. Oh, what's TJ got over here? Nightbot. Go. Damn, habitual line stepper over there. Nightbot's habitually line stepping you tonight. What is everybody looking forward to? I know what's everybody like mindset been inside the community. I feel like I saw Bobby's comment from Cardopoly in our chat earlier. He's just like, I'm so full on just all the drama, just my popcorn out there, just watching everything go down with all the FTX stuff, which is just all kinds of crazy stuff inside the CNFT community. And it's been a wild like couple weeks, it feels like, especially with the.
Did you guys take some ADA out when it was up near 40 cents? I thought you got one of you guys.
I didn't end up taking it out.
I did. I think we did. Son.
Did you buy back in, Tom?
Yeah, 33.
Nice.
I mean, I didn't take a lot out.
Yeah.
I didn't take all of it out or anything.
I know. I see it. Good. Oh, I was gonna acknowledge this because today.
That's what I was bringing up. That's what I was bringing up.
Did you pull up their Twitter? Did they ever? Yeah, I swear they were like Discord in 1 hour, and I'm sitting there waiting for like the tweet to go up that like it's live, and it never went live, and everybody's just like, yeah, I didn't get in.
It was instant though. It was fast as shit.
Alley Cat Strike.
This reminds the Alley Cats. They're a derivative project. Something I forget the name of it. Something
like Gutter Cats.
Not Gutter Cats. Something Chet shit. I don't know what the name of it's called. Somebody in chat help me out on that. I don't know the Ethereum project that it's referencing, but it's something like that. It's a derivative project.
Oh, and another topic to go to, so don't forget. Her Monsters post something tonight too. They posted in our Discord. We can touch on that as well.
Okay, perfect. So Alley Catch has been one of the big ones right here, and I forget again. Somebody can help me out in the name from the Ethereum side.
help
What
me,
this
guys.
is a
Don't help
derivative.
Don't help.
Yeah, or don't help me.
No,
One of
I
the
don't
two.
know the Ethereum project's well enough. I would have
See,
said
I
Gutter
thought
Cats,
it was
but it's
Gutter
definitely
Cats.
not. It's not. No, Gutter Cats doesn't look like that.
No, it's like
more
Chet
the boss
Cat. I don't know what the hell. It's like something Chet or I don't know why I'm saying that, but I thought
Like
I
Czech,
saw that.
like from the Czech Republic,
No, like
Chet Hanks.
Chet, like
Chet
CHE.
Stedman.
I don't know, dude. Somebody help me out over here with this.
Like
It's
Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar Bob. No,
I
it's
couldn't
not
think of
Cheddar
any
Bob.
Chets.
I'm trying to think of all I know is I've been following like the NFA guys on this, and they've got a shitload of these whitelist spots. I've hit up the
My
comments
Dodgers
about
fans.
this.
We have a friend that's literally this cat. I know you both know who it is.
Pretty much. That's a little better looking.
Thank God. All right, I got you. It took me a second, and I looked at the hat.
There you go.
All right, what are you guys really excited about? I don't know anything
Well,
about this project at all.
First of
other
all, do
than
they have
the hype's
black
been
and white
building
striped
up.
shirt cats?
I kind of
the
like
main
it,
question.
honestly.
That's the first
I
thing.
kinda
I
like
forgot to
that.
ask. I forgot to ask that about. I mean, I got to get that on every project now. I missed like 5 episodes now where I haven't asked if they have black and white striped shirts.
Actually, digging the cat.
It's a
art
make or break
here.
for me now.
And NFT Toad River, I could have swore this was probably the right
Cats on
answer for a
Crack?
second. I don't think that's the name of it, but I like the attempt. Cats on Crack. Alley Cats, when Alley Cats whitelist giveaway, we're at Words. I was talking to Words. He's like, yo, you got to
I
get
like
in
this
contact
one.
with the founders. I would love to try to get in contact with them. I don't know who the hell to contact. So I need to hit up, go to an NFA space real quick. I know we're getting a bunch of whitelist spots for these things. But this, I don't know when the mint is. I don't know if anybody does. I know the Discord's just opening up. They had some shock drops. I don't know what the hell that was today.
What do you mean? Did you email alleycats@gmail.com?
I did.
I did.
What did they respond?
Not yet.
Okay.
about
I don't
you?
know. The artwork is dope, dude. Like, if I had to pick between this, like, as far as artwork goes on the cat's face, I think I'm all on Alley Cats over here.
That's what I said. For a cat project, I actually like this guy.
They at least look
Yeah.
like real cats. Like I'll give them that much. So that's definitely
The artwork
bonus.
is
I like
dope.
that. Yeah, they got some
I
cool
don't-
little traits there. I don't know what's going on with his little glasses, the arm on it.
Oh, it's into his fur, dude. He's got some thick fur. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I do like the colors quite a bit.
Yeah.
And, the glow effect from the halo is not too bad. Yeah.
I like the
Looking
old
pretty good.
tracksuit thing he had there.
The
Yeah,
tracksuit guy they saw, and I like the one that
actually
had
like
the
this one a
hypno
lot.
goggles on.
I guess.
It's like
I
little
like-
like John Lennon glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cat shirt on.
He's-
button
he's
down.
a
I
clean
had
now.
a shirt like that.
What's that?
I had a shirt like that. It wasn't a button down.
No, you had a full. I remember the full cat shirt you had.
Yeah, it was an enjoy shirt. Just a skate shirt.
He's saying Cats on Cardano haven't done that well. I don't know about it's earlier in the year, man. Boss Cat Planet or Boss Cat.
Boss Cat Planet, come on now.
Boss Cat Planet. No, Boss Cat Rocket Club. They did pretty well this year, considering. for
I don't
what
know
they
many
meant
other
for
ones. I
and
mean,
I don't know the ones
Lucky
either.
Lions, Lazy Lions. What am I? Lazy
stuff.
Lions.
That's a lion. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a big.
It's a
they're
cat.
Big cats.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Big cats. All right, it's a big cat.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like little house cats, but I got you. This one's starting to been popping up in my feed though quite a bit. So yeah, definitely one of the ones that I guess I'll see what I need to do to try to
Are
figure
these
it out.
are these like a whitelist token here? This image, or am I? It's just an image.
TJ, we're out of the loop on this one. Like I
I
said,
know nothing about this
we need
one,
to be
dude.
in Twitter Spaces because these guys apparently are in Twitter Spaces. So not our forte. But what's going on with her monsters? Do we get? Did they post on our Discord or is it actual Twitter post?
I hate pants post on our Discord, so I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Hugs Not Rogue said it's all the NFA guys are into it. You know, it's a flip, bro. Those guys are flipping, but I promise you, some of them are good about holding on and minting up.
They
Not
also
everything's
mint
always a zippy
large
flippy.
numbers.
Mhm.
Yeah, they usually
They
get
do.
volume, or if they don't get volume,
Tau?
they snipe the floor of things if they see things popping off. They'll flip what they may have minted and snag up some really good ones when they're cheap.
So what do we got here? What's going? I know they have like their apartments and things that they were talking about. November
Time to face
21st
Teresa. They're opening the throne room.
for 1K Access members, which I'm in a 1K. TJ, you're a 1K Access member, right?
Yeah, we all are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, we all are.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. There we go. So November 21st. Did they say a time up there or no?
No.
Are you just
You
reading?
need to match the same. Yeah, I'm reading. Sorry. You need your Twitter. for the OGs, act for the what is this called again? Access members. So remember how we had to do remember we had to type it in at the little Easter egg hunt a few months ago?
Yeah, and you
so
submit your Twitter then. Yep.
Yeah,
priority, man. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna get us.
The door will open. Okay, so that little door that shined the light on that before. Got it. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So these are gonna be. Are they? Did they talk about how they're doing the like? I remember originally we were talking about potentially like these 1K access members inviting, or doing something like that, or being able to like extend that out a little bit. I don't know if they mentioned that in here or not.
No. If there are any slots left on the claim by Friday the 25th,
okay.
Priority monster holders get first dibs in the spots.
So there's a reason. Priority mentor. Okay, so there's a reason to hold those. I wonder what the apartments are going to be for. That's going to be the question.
Pudding.
Pudding.
I think of Harley Quinn with that one.
I'll be curious though. So November 21st though. That's coming up soon. That's literally a week from today.
Yes, week from today is November 21st.
All right. So next Monday we got a mint we're looking forward to. We don't know about the Katz yet.
Is it a mint though, or is it just access to this room?
I'm assuming it's going to be for the apartment mint, but I guess we'll find out more details, huh?
More to come, you know.
Always.
More to come.
Or were we just pulling up there? You had a sneak attack tab there.
Up in CNFT.
Oh, I did. Did you guys see the increase in floor price on the melting Moonboys today?
I did not see that. No.
They like doubled in floor price. They went from like 65 or something up to like 120 something.
Why?
Really?
They announced they did like a nice artwork. They showed their roadmap on Twitter. If you go to Twitter for Melting Moonboy, they had a really clean roadmap that got placed. Go down a little bit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was
cool.
it right there.
That's fucking sick.
What is that? Yeah, the roadmap's right below it.
We all kind of, you know, I mean, I understand it had criticisms, but you know, it is not bad art.
No, the artwork for these is always. I remember these. I just missed the mint artwork.
Yeah.
It's almost like the Pac-Man dude, but he's just like melting. Just reminds me of like cheese or something.
It's kind of like a melting moon, right?
Oh yeah, the moon is made of cheese, Tommy. What are you talking about?
Ah.
We sent people there. They brought it back. It's made of cheese.
Cheese people. Okay. I didn't even notice the moon up top there. But so they got suit shops, portal room. People are sniping all this stuff. But yeah, apparently, like I said, the floor doubled for these today. And I actually got 2 of them. Shout out to Space Otter Society. I got them from the Otter Mart, which is a tip from Wunge over there today. Because in the Space Otter Mart, they originally got them, like had a value attached to them at 65 ADA. So I was able to get that equivalent in the shell token because they never increased the price, even if the floor jumps up. So I was able to get those essentially for half off. I got 2 of them and I flipped both of them for 120 plus ADA today.
Look at you.
So shout out to Wunge for that tip over there, and shout out to Space Otters, and shout out to Melting Moonboy, dude. It all worked out.
Well, damn.
I don't
know how accurate the jungle is for the rankings. I don't even know what the rankings or rarities mean for this project, but this 914 out of 5,000 is only 119 compared to all the other ones.
That's right. Wow. Look at that. That's sniping right here. TJ's got the little jungle sniper up right now.
Yeah.
I thought they didn't have the like.
I don't know if there's even rarity rankings for it. I just was going off what John was saying.
Jumping, I thought that was, I don't know which one of you it was, dude. We yeah, they got off about 25 minutes ago from the stream. So I think
rewind and watch at 4 times speed, and you can catch up.
Yep.
True.
You'll catch up past some of the little like we had some lag and then TJ left, and it was just man, the saving up for the PC is getting real right now.
Well, part of it I think is like, you know, there were one in Australia, so we have that kind of connection issues just in general, and then
Restream does not help the
servers,
connection.
you know, kind of like lag a little out as well. It's kind of a whole mix of everything at once. You've been computer shopping some, Tommy? I was looking a little earlier again, like every day now for like an hour and a half.
I've been honestly waiting for the Black Friday stuff to come out because I really want to build like a nice like.
Well, the Black Friday's not like a thing though. It's not like it used to be. It's not like when we were in high school and like you'd be like,
It's
dude,
now
you
it's
get,
like normal prices.
I went and got like 95 DVDs and they were a quarter. Like Black Friday's awesome. That's what it used to be. But you had to get up at 3 a.m. and do it. Now it's like, yeah, you know, it starts on like Monday and Thanksgiving's Friday, but you know, whatever. The sales are the same. Like you can go on like some of the sites now and they have Black Friday protection. You can buy shit right now. If it goes down in price, they'll like cut it down. It's like, but you can start looking now. You can start doing your shopping. What I'm saying is buy a computer tomorrow.
Yep. And then this is the other big thing too. Old money's coins are dropping in less than
What
100
did it
hours.
drop for?
Go to Hoodro's thing. He had a good thing on it. Yeah. Cappuccino Colita.
Fun. What's going on here?
Yeah, they got the site up tomorrow. So make sure that the same thing happens too. Is once you like burn or use like one of the tit, you have to have the tits to get the coins. So once a tit is used, watch out for the floor price tomorrow because some MFers, some shady MFers drop the price down real low. You may not be getting a good deal because you've got to use tit. Nobody wants to use tits. All right. So make sure you check the way he dropped the link to the website. Old money. Go to oldmoney.com. Click on the link right there.
Real quick, look how sick this art looks and how real these coins look.
Bro, look what it says. It says got all them tits.
Where am I going up? Sorry, I was looking at the art.
It was right there in the post. You just
Did I?
Yeah,
Looked it up?
yeah, right there. Oldmoney.com/coin.
Right, this one?
No. Yep. This one right here? Yep. Okay. HSS.gov.
Got it.
Okay.
Nailed it.
No, this is something I'm definitely. The only one I don't have is the full sit for the Decillion. No, it's the Octillion. Sorry, Decillion.
I got two. I got two tits for this.
Dude, then you'll get a billion coin. If you got four, but you want to make sure you get the highest one first. So if you have like, once you use your tits, they're used. So if you get like the billion and you just burn 2 of your tits, you're not going to be able to get the Octillion probably, unless you buy 2 more tits. And the floor of these things shot up. They were over like 200 ADA at this point. And then to get the Octillion, I need the LX3, and the LX3s are like 1700 ADA floor. So I don't think I'm going to get an Octillion.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
It's up there. But I'd be curious. There's going to obviously
be the 35 cent coin up here? Where's that at?
30. It's 1-800-KISS pissed, dude. You see that down there. Yes, you'll need to log in through Jealous Island over here. You can sweep the floor.
Add bitch tax. I just saw that.
The roadmap has the D's nuts. I love old money, man. It's such a good project. It's so fun, man. So yeah, I'll definitely be grabbing that out. Oh, less than 100 hours over here. So how many days is that? Like 4 days.
100 hours.
Pretty close to that, yeah.
Yeah. 4 or 5 days.
Damn, so we got some stuff. And then who's the other one that's minting this weekend too? Aeoniumsky, right? Block 17?
New block, yep. Is that 17? No, it's more than 17. Is it 17?
I think it's 17. Maybe. It's one of those ones.
It is 17.
Yeah.
You are
so
correct.
So we've got a lot coming up to mint. So not only that, we have gold money. You've got her monsters. If you're,
you want to see the image of 17? What it looks like?
Yeah. What's it? Is it the block? Boom. Nice. I love.
No,
that
we didn't yet, Eddie. We did not yet, and I will do that right now.
Dude, did you also see the astronauts too?
The astronauts look sick. They do, but I will say the diamond skin is my favorite now for sure. It's still my favorite.
You said that, yeah. You like Katz.
Like, and I was being genuine. Like, that is my favorite one. Where's the sneak peeks at? Oh, it's here we go.
Yeah, the diamonds, dude. If you open the original on that thing, give us a little zoom.
Look at this thing.
Look at that.
The reflections and everything. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, the standard, like you said, for 3D art right now, man. I think Raccoon Syndicate's got to be up there, battling out overexposed. You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
That right there, that is crazy looking.
Look at this.
That little like teapot thing, like look at the little diamonds and stuff like that, man. They do such a good job.
We say it all the time, but the attention to detail with everything in the images is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Even the texture, man, the textures too, like go such a long way on making those things like pop. And didn't the floor for you have to own 2 of the tier 2s?
Yeah, we were looking last night. They were 600. The floor
600 ADA plus. I don't even know if they're still there. That's pretty crazy. Dude, look good. Can you show the astronaut one too? Because those astronaut suits are fucking sick.
Yeah, these are really cool too. I agree. Give me a
Oh,
sec,
that's the
hold
new
on.
skin right there too. Yeah, that one's dope. Look at this stuff, dude. It looks so wild.
Poison
How can you put
bubble.
our poison bubbles? There you go.
I think
Okay.
you said it best, Tom. Like, I could literally see this as like a game or even just a TV show of them
Yeah,
moving
yeah,
around,
sure.
walking around and shit. So well done.
From
That's
Pixar
crazy,
or
right?
something.
Yep.
Problem.
100%.
There you go. And then yeah, dude, that look, even like I said, the Warren
Look
like
at this
helmet and
detail
stuff.
though. The reflection of this trophy, I'm gonna call it, in his eye.
The little yeah, that's actually wild.
Right? Look
Yeah.
at that shit.
Damn, Kiama's out here killing that, crushing the game over here.
Adakuma.
I don't know what Adakuma. And also Blurry Kids Lounge. I've heard about them. I don't know anything about them at all. TJ.
Who's
Oh,
it? Blurry
TJ's.
Kids? Sorry.
Well, no, we could do Adakuma over there. I had no idea what this project is. Habitual line stuffer, 3D art.
Okay.
I like seeing some new 3D art over here.
Me too.
Koala. No, it's a bear. Okay. No idea when is there a mint date on this one? That's cool. I like the little.
Sick. I like this one.
Those are dope. My thing is
It's like
like
a
for me right now, like trying to buy all this stuff, like it's like I always get like sucked into like the idea like, yo, this looks sick, and then all of a sudden I buy it and I'm like, what did I buy? What are they doing? And I get swayed by like just the look of stuff sometimes without knowing fully what's going on with the project. I've like had to train my like mind over the last like few weeks, especially just to be like, nope, don't. It's gonna look dope.
Even
you
like
can't buy
Keyboard
it.
Warriors we just interviewed, like that is just art I want. Like I just truly like the art.
Yeah, or it's like different reasons
I
to
don't
collect
care
too,
what.
right?
Well, it's the thing is, I don't care what they were doing. I just want to buy the art.
Right.
This
Yeah,
is
the
Blurry
Blurry
Kids
Kids
Lounge.
I've heard this name over here, and I don't know where. I just could have swore maybe somebody in our Discord posted about this at one point. I didn't know what it was because it was reminding me of like it was all the goats,
Is it?
and I wasn't sure. I don't know. That's what I don't know.
You can win one. Hold on, let's go to their website here.
What we got? Live
It's
research.
it's a ticket services. Trade your verified in real life entry tickets, just like regular trading cards. I can see this stuff. Me too.
Do those. There you go. BLK is the next player in Cardano. Oh, BKL. It looks like the goats,
it
but they're
is
like almost
goats.
like baby goats.
Oh, they are.
Don't they look like little
Yeah.
baby versions?
Yeah.
Literally, I thought they were just like partnered with Ada Goats or Goat Society. Sorry.
Focusing on music festivals. Scroll up a little bit. A few music festivals, community-driven festivals, or conventions based on community interest. Will work as a ticket where you can enter those activities and be part of something greater. Okay.
So it would be access to events.
Dude, we just had a EDC Orlando over here. I kept driving by it every night. There's a party over here. You get stuff like that. Is that what we're gonna be getting access to? Are you guys gonna be like putting like tickets up, like getting select number of tickets for the holders? I don't know how that works.
Interesting.
Or they do their own event. That could be interesting. Blurry Kids equals baby goats. All right. Eddie was referring back to the raccoons over there, but they're doing a snapshot on November 21st. Every tier 2 in your wallet at that time guarantees the one. Okay, and December 3rd. Yeah, we talked about that over there as well. So November 21st, big date. You got the snapshot for this. You've also got the Her Monsters. 1K access going on that day. What else has been taking off over here the last few days? I saw
Dead Pixels.
Dead Pixels has been doing a run again. Who else had another run? Cardano Crocs Club had a run. Like you see them up there at the top.
Mallard dropped their RUNE trait sheet today.
I did see, dude. I get an extra 20 RUNE now just for my traits and my ducks now.
I get
a day.
I don't know how many runes specifically, but I know the percentage for my
I
slime.
think it's under minor. Under minor announcements.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Or maybe it's on the major announcements. Damn, they threw it up there at the top. We're not paying attention. Tom, have you staked yet?
My mallards? Yeah,
there it is. Trait bonus, TJ.
Mine
You're
are
right there.
unstaked
You're
right
right
now,
there.
though.
Take
So
it.
I'm not
Go
sure
right
how
with your
far.
mouse. Up. Yep. Sorry, Tom. My bad. What you say?
Yeah, I mean, I've been staking my mallards.
Shit.
Right now, they're both in. One of them, well, one I'm not selling. Stake. The other one, though, I was messing around the market with it down, trying to get sneaks so I could buy one a different one. Like,
Dang, big
but I
brain.
was not
snipe one of there.
successful. Not successful.
Dude. Isn't it crazy like how some of these do like crazy amounts of like rune over there? I think I didn't realize it. I thought it was just gonna be a few different things. It's like they've literally got it like every trait broken down in here where everything starts to. It is
I
crazy.
like that.
It's interesting too that it makes like the
I like
secondary
it.
market
Yeah.
like very
Yeah.
interesting for trying to snipe
Is
stuff.
it like creates a rarity but doesn't create a rarity in a sense? I don't know. Obviously, there's no number rarities, but as far as trait rarities now, as far as what's weighted more, what people
I
are
think
going to be
it's-
the most sought after.
Right, like
Now.
the rare traits are still getting the rare stuff. It's not like they're
Yeah.
like making something that's not rare really rare by putting a big staking bonus to it. But like the
Exactly.
plague, like the one of ones and stuff like that, where they're getting like 30 of them. That's crazy. Those like one of one stuff.
30.
That's essentially like 6 mallards right there, just
Shit.
base staking and stuff. So really cool stuff. And then I know they were talking about bonuses for like multiple letters and stuff like that, stacking. Like they've got some really cool things in the works. And I know we're any day now from getting the update on that first relic for the airdrop and stuff. So
Yeah.
exciting stuff for Mallard coming up here.
I don't know, Eddie. I think they just had a bunch of partnerships. I heard DZ talking on one of the shows. Just a lot of utility as far as partnership goes and merch for that. So I don't know what else they have going on. That's as far as utility as I know. Don't know of any other ones.
Yeah, I feel like they're holding back a lot of information, but I know a lot of it was obviously partnerships and merch with a lot of the NFT projects that they own some of the top blue chips inside the space, so they're trying to leverage that with merch. And they think they're pretty big. I'm sure they've got some connections to be able to hook themselves up. They haven't really fully announced what some of that other stuff is going to be, but I know, like CJ said, the merch was the main thing that I heard about. Cardano Clock Swamplands goes live at Cardano Crocs Club in a day or two from now. I know they're doing like their poker pass and stuff really went up there recently. It really got them moving. Ghost Tribe should have issued a cease and desist. But yeah, other than that, I'm trying to think of what else we got going on. That's coming up. I know Keyboard Warriors, dude. I'm obviously really looking forward to that.
Oh, absolutely. Damn, my ruin went up so much today because of that.
Yeah, you can actually go to the link on their in the Discord, that little Palantir or whatever the hell it is, and type in your thing, and it'll show you how much you're getting per day.
I did not know that. Where's that at?
It's in the links section of their Discord, and it's like the staking one. It starts with a P. Sorry, 'cause they're in the top 10. Huh?
The analytics tool here, the Palantir.
Yeah, that one.
Am I still sharing?
Nope, you're definitely not. TJ's over here just
Fucker.
looking at a screen. I'm like, what are you
asshole.
looking at right now, buddy?
This one, my bad, Brad. I don't want to share anymore. This one here?
Yep,
Okay.
that's the one.
You fucking dickhead.
Koski Cash Grab, that actually is wild that they're still in the top 10, 7 days. Okay,
They just
shout
have
out to
so
Koski.
many NFTs.
Right.
Like they just won on like brute force numbers.
Hey, 420,
You can
420,
compute
dude.
You can't compute that. It's so many.
I know. Are you on the website, TJ? What are you doing? I can't see
What?
what you're doing.
I'm looking at the Palantir one.
Yeah, but nobody can see it.
Oh, sorry.
TJ's
So
over
you
here
don't
just-
see my shit. I was just looking at mine.
Yeah, I was trying to see how many rune you're getting. You're getting 57 rune a day.
Well, shit.
There you go. So before that, how many ducks you got? 4? So before that, you were only getting, what was it, 5, 10, 20? Yeah, you were getting 20 a day. So that's, damn, that went up quite a bit for you got some rare traits, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, plus you got the letter, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's another 25 right there. Okay.
We'll
That's
go
another like
see
17.
it.
There you go.
Stitches
Ah. Yeah,
Stitches
you
in the tattoo.
Oh, it actually
yeah.
tells you what you're missing too.
That's sick.
That's crazy, dude. Whoever built this? I feel like it was like Taysol or somebody.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh,
He does
okay. Yeah.
do the barbershop too.
There you go.
Oh,
Shout out to
okay.
him, dude. TG, you got that link? You put it in chat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna share it to Eddie here.
Yeah, this is over inside the Mallard Discord. You can find it on our links as well. But this is dope. Yeah, you just enter in your handle, and then you can see all the stuff that you got.
Did you see how much BTC, how much RUNE he had? He had like 41,000. I saw yesterday.
I can imagine, dude. Those guys that have like
He's
almost
the
like
Lich
50
King,
or
bro.
does he have 100 Mallards now?
He just got us 100 mile, like, I think 2 weeks ago.
Jeez, man. That is a whale roll right there if I've ever seen one.
It's a sick railroad name too. Lich King. That's dope as fuck.
Right? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Your boy's about to be a goat over in the space otter thing. I just picked up my 60th otter today. So I got quite a bit of those things.
There you go.
Just hanging there. I'm telling
60
you guys,
otters?
Yeah, don't sleep on the otters, dude.
This
I told you I just got
How many Beatboyz you got now? Let's talk about Beatboyz.
I still got 41 Beatboyz.
We sleeping on that one too? What's going
Bro,
on?
did you see the update from them? Look at Beatboyz, dude.
What do they got? Pizza?
They've got
hot dogs?
no, not even coffee, not even a little warm
Okay.
winter thing. They if you Angel's cool mom hired I guess somebody new for like the team. And they have some new community tool that they're getting ready to talk about here. They're like, just hang on, we're almost there. We're about to announce something a little bit big. So everybody in the Beatboyz community is just waiting.
I feel like they're around the table. What do we say? Just say we're about to announce something big. Yeah, say that. They get back to the table. So what are we announcing? I don't know. You're the one that said it, not me.
Bro, y'all are sleeping on the Beatboyz, dude.
Just kidding.
Good vibes only, baby.
I'm just kidding. I like messing with them and you about it.
And then Metadams Alpha.
Metadams.
Metadams.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
We're working to set something up with them. Don't you guys
They're
worry about that.
they're a sleeper for sure. I'll say.
I just remember those. I remember the big yummy, the Chonkanaroo they had in there at one point. The Beavas.
The Vibez.
Beavers. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got 60 fluffies from Phoenix Arena, earning me Rad, Moon, and Dirt. There you go.
Who's
I
Beaver
don't know
running?
why. Oh wow. Yeah, they've upgraded. Those things got a lot stronger looking.
They're working out.
Were they always? Yeah, dude. I don't know. I haven't seen this yet. I love the
So I'm
meme
showing
right
you.
there. Respect it. They got Wi-Fi. Was that Wi-Fi down there?
Who?
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, yeah. Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Damn, the Beavers. We got to get in there as well. And then also, I think if you're looking for games and stuff right now too, I'm pretty sure Wolves of Rome is doing like a free like tournament here for with their alpha. If you guys go over to their server, they're getting ready to do something as well. Like play the game.
TJ, great name. Great name.
Great. We're patient over at Beatboyz. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's all positive vibes, dude. I like Beavis. We definitely gotta. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That should be fun. Jacked thighs on. Oh, what project are you talking about, dude? Those like humanoid Beavis, dude. I was like, oh, you got that new project, Jacked thighs.
No,
Never mind.
not.
Wow, okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Play to stake is coming. That was
I like
nice.
that we're getting into that next like phase for a lot of these projects here, where like stuff in the summer is now starting to kind of come up with stuff, or like that April time frame. We're starting to get some of their plans.
I think that's how like projects are going to keep us interested, like just tease us with what's coming up, because they've been hopefully working on stuff and in the background or behind the scenes over this time. So you like to see the next phase for these older products that's been around for a bit. They've been around since what, like April, May time though, right?
Yeah, it was a while back. I remember when we got a chance to talk about them. The Beavis.
I remember their mint was like you could choose the area, right? That was their mint, like, or the plot essentially. If you had
that was the one where you literally connected. Connected the one.
Yeah,
and it was just watch them disappear from the map.
Yeah, like quick as shit. I remember that one. I couldn't even get there in time to get anything.
God, rip to that. That was fun though. It's something different. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I guess my main thing over the next week, I need to save up some ADA because there's some stuff coming up over here. Aeoniumsky on Sunday.
He just flipped 2 things, Chad. Don't let him make it seem like he's Cardano poor right now. I don't want to hear that.
Hey, dude, I need a new rig, dude. So I'm saving. I'm just waiting.
Weirdos. Habitual, are you making stuff up now? I don't know if
he's just making up new stuff over here. When Habitual Line Stepper NFT. But no, yeah, I really do. I gotta get on that. So I gotta save some ADA over here. I can't just keep spending it all, dude.
Full disclosure, I typed in weirdos. I think it was a real project, and it's not there. So
it's not one of the ones, huh?
Not one of the ones. So there's that.
One of the ones. But no, definitely Keyboard Warriors, obviously. Shout out to them for jumping onto the show tonight as well. It's dope getting to hear from them.
Well, I mean, what else we got going on, Tommy? I mean, what else? Come on. What do we got?
I mean, I'm just kind of like, I'm just watching and seeing what's happening right now because I saw, good little topic I saw tonight from Cash was kept pressing Frank from Degods as well as the Utes collection. They were pressing him to come over to Cardano and port the collection over. I saw a few new people inside the community been buying some Utes recently. And I'm full on board. I love the way Utes look. I would totally buy one of them if they were over here on Cardano.
The zeros,
Utes. Right? Yeah, just go up there. But the profile pics for these things are clean as hell. Yeah, there's Cash right there, the first one you just saw. Yeah, from Ada Anvil right there. Oh.
I saw it. I'm clicking on Utes now.
Utes.
Oh,
way to go, T. You rugged. Yeah, those are the Degods, and then there's the new. I would totally grab that artwork. That's such a TJ profile pic.
It's a TJ project.
If I've ever seen one. I forget the floor prices. I feel like a lot of these guys. Some of these got swept up today.
Are they considering it, or people are just people?
I think everybody's pressuring them about that, and I guess the guy Frank.
Well, what's the response for it?
Frank said something about wanting to port the collection over, and a lot of people were like, "Don't go to Ethereum, come over here." And I just think, like, ego-wise, he's like, "I don't want to do that." But I think opportunity-wise, it would make more sense to come this way.
Well, I mean,
build more. I feel like there's just not
building more.
But how much they have, and they've already built.
Yeah,
and they sold out already, so he doesn't have to worry about marketing a project. His project's already marketed enough. People know it. People like it. People want them over here. So it's just literally changing chains, obviously. I don't know what negative effect he might think that will have, but I feel like ADA is in a better position than Solana currently.
It's just I don't even know what is the price of Solana right now. I haven't even checked in like the last day or two. But either way, I mean, the floor price is still ridiculous on those things. Back to $14. Yeah, with like 800 floors. Like there's some of those that are like 60 something or maybe 70 Sol. Whatever that math is.
Are you tripping? That's not real.
NFTs is.
I'll type it in. I'll play the game.
TJ's about to play NFTs is too.
Oh, it is. He's not kidding. He's not kidding.
No, that's stripper coin.
Yeah, but it's the 60. He said it. He wasn't kidding.
Ah.
I'm afraid to scroll down, up or down. I'm just gonna leave it right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta start put your hands up on the screen.
Yeah. What do you got us looking at, Eddie Z over here? I do remember that one, but yeah, no, Utes is that'd be an interesting topic, right? To do a bridge over from Solana to Cardano to get that.
Well, they'd be the first movers to do that. Obviously, I'd be curious if any other projects on Solana would follow suit to that. I think if they left there, that'd be a big statement for that, for their space and for ours too, of course.
If we have a big enough, I feel like, community that would rally around some of those big projects like that people would want to get in. So I think of a project, if whoever is the first to do it is probably going to, and it's a decently recognized thing, is going to definitely be well embraced, I feel like.
No, I agree. I think people will, open arms to them for sure.
Yeah. Yes. You want to knock out that last giveaway for everybody who's still hanging out here?
I mean, don't be so enthusiastic about it. I mean, just
do you want to do a giveaway?
Are you gonna sing a song now?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Just shut that down real quick.
No, I don't actually.
You don't want to do a giveaway, Tom?
No. Not really.
Tom, if you enter into the chat, dude, maybe you'll win.
No,
Tom has left the chat.
Never gonna happen.
What do we got up for grabs? We have an Ape Nation out there. Shout out, courtesy of the Wolf over there from Ape Nation. Shout out to them. A little late giving it out, but we got it. We'll set you guys up.
Blake, you cannot enter.
Blake, oh, look at Blake just casually sneaking in over here at the end. He's ready to win one of these things.
When did he win that one time?
He won the Happy Hopper the one
He did
time.
win the Happy Hopper, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Blake. Hope everything's been going well with the baby and stuff, man.
Yeah, how's
Miss
the
the live
baby
streams
life,
over
bro?
there, the premieres, dude. I get psyched out by the premiere.
Right.
It's like, oh, Blake,
felt
what's
bad-
going on? And I'm like, oh shit, he's not.
I watched it because I felt bad for the chat that came in like after, because he said in the beginning that it was a premiere, it wasn't live, so people were still typing periodically, asking him questions. Like, oh, no.
I'd love to do a premiere like that and just go watch and just lurk in the chat and see what everybody's talking about.
Cool. Cleaning bottles.
Cleaning
Hey,
bottles right there.
Heard that. Struggle bus.
Nice. How does this work? Was it the quick? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your name over here.
Oh, we didn't pick a word yet.
Yeah, we don't have a word yet. We need to figure out a word over there for that.
Let me.
But this
show
will get
guys
you the
what-
mutation nation and the what do we want to give him? We have the ape, and you got to give him something mutated with, right?
Yeah, we have the jungle juice file.
Which one? There's two of them, right?
Yeah, we have the jungle juice file one. Oh, here's the Ape Nation. I can find a picture of it.
It's over on the chart, right? Or our wallet.
Yeah, I'm grabbing it now.
All right. Automatica there minting next week. Guys, there's way too much stuff minting next week. Is that a real project, Automatica?
About time we had a busy week though, right?
It's right on during Thanksgiving like sales. Everybody's going shopping, man. There's one of the Ape Nations right there. I know we have. Which one do you want to do? Do you want a Vial 1 or Vial 2?
I don't know. I guess file 1 or 2 don't matter to me. Quick one.
We'll do a Vial 1 with this Ape Nation 9920. All right, we need a name or a word, not a name. What do we want to put in here?
Ape, wolf,
Ape wolf.
file.
I was gonna go with banana.
Banana.
Why? I
What do
don't
you
see
mean?
the relevance.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think yeah.
What's the significance of that? Man?
Yeah, why are you saying banana, Tommy? Is it one hanging out of his mouth?
Yeah, so what? Slash banana?
Not slash, it's exclamation.
Period banana.
Night. Damn, habitual line step over here is hating on Nightbot. Mang your business over here. Mang? I like that. Mang your business. Exclamation point banana is your key word.
Banana. Is it really
Exclamation
doing that?
point. It's banana. B-A-N-A-N-A.
I was gonna say
Not
when you
the
guys spell banana, I do that every time. The song.
What, the song?
Yeah. This shit is bananas.
Is that No Doubt? Gwen Stefani?
It's good. It's funny.
Banana is your key word. You will win an Ape Nation plus a Vial 1 mutation juice.
Juice.
Juice it up. I like the mutations over there. Some of these you can keep mutating like further and further if you get more of those.
Yeah,
So
cool. Did you see the Space Ape mutated one? Those look pretty cool too.
yeah, they get a chance. I haven't done a chance. I have a few of those. All right, guys, we'll run this about 10 more seconds. Exclamation point banana to get in here to win this giveaway. Did Blake enter in? I didn't see Blake's.
I didn't see Blake. I was kidding, Blake. You can join the giveaway.
All right, fair enough. All right, we're gonna run it here in. DJ, give us a countdown.
3, 2. Arrow art. I mean,
Arrow art. Damn, Blake snuck that right at the end.
He did
There he
stick
is.
it in there. Yeah, he did
Ah.
make it too. I checked the users. He made it in.
Looks like they want him too.
Fancy football.
I remember talking to Blake about that.
Why do you do that so well now? It's so weird. Oh, you nailed that.
Oh, it's like Matthew Berry on some fantasy football, dude. They had him on his list too. Something like that. Arrow art,
Sure,
congrats.
enjoy that,
Shoot us
yeah.
over. Shoot us over.
Long time friend.
Actually, shoot TOWMY over in our Discord message. I will go ahead and get that out to you. And then also Habitual Line Stepper, you got the Demon whitelist hit squad.
We'll message him now, and he's gonna have you type a keyword in the chat to make sure it is you, because you want to make sure it's the right person.
What else? Dude, I don't know what we're doing for next week at all, but I know there's, like I said, there's so many new mints and stuff coming up. So I'm excited to maybe take a little week, just spend a little bit of ADA.
Spend a little ADA. You spend a little
Oh,
ADA.
you're saving ADA. I thought you were saving ADA.
I thought you were buying a PC, bro. What are you doing?
All right, spend some
doing a little
ADA.
bit of everything.
You sent some over to Wash Sweater.
Squash sweater?
Wallet. Yeah, you can spend a
Base
whole bunch of
bucks,
ADA there, as
man.
much as you want.
Yes, I believe it is, Eddie. I think that is part of their
Yeah.
collection. You call it, I guess. I think they are.
Yeah, Space Bugs, Vox. Everybody's doing the Voxes too.
Yeah,
TJ, we didn't even hit anybody with the plug tonight.
you didn't. I was out of the room for 20 minutes.
I know. What were you doing in there?
Just taking a little quick nap.
Okay, cool. Well, that worked out well. Damn. Oh, you just doubled up on the.
Double.
On the
Hey,
plug
we
over there.
gotta quick it up. Hey, real quick, you guys in the chat, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks, appreciate it.
You guys sell them on it, you know?
I did. I
Guys,
sold
if you
them.
enjoyed the content tonight, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Hit the bell for the
It's up here.
notifications
Down
every
in the
Monday night.
description, all the links in the description. Give us a thumbs up.
Guys,
want to see
didn't
TJ
enjoy
go
the
on
show
for 20
tonight,
minutes.
just hit that thumbs down button. Tell me to ask your D.
Oh my God, Tom, I swear we're probably gonna have the most dislikes now on that one.
Well, all right, guys. On that note, we appreciate everybody hanging out here tonight. If you're catching us over on the West Coast, timing's a little off, but you know, appreciate you jumping in here last minute. Whoa, LFG hype, man, your business. Appreciate the little like over there, Jack. I like your name, Jack the Hammer. Need that air sound. We need to get the soundboard. Do you know that Twitter Space has got the soundboard? I just go log into a Twitter Space. Just start doing some sound effects. But that is one thing. when you
I
get
just want to
these-
go through and like I have so much
Watch.
audio on YouTube from doing the show that I just want to make like dedicated sound. Like I could just have TJ just be like, "What? No way,
What?
dude! Oh, that's fucking awesome!
just
I love
have a
that."
whole
like, just,
conversation.
like little like anything you say, you just have TJ react. Like, dude, I
Yeah.
fucking love that or whatever. And TJ was just like, "I'm not
Sick.
what? I don't like that
I
at
was-
all. No,
I
stop
was
it."
like, Shh, shh. I pressed the button the whole time.
Yeah.
Let me see.
For sure.
Let's do it.
mute yourself.
Get an AI
No.
algorithm going. We could just check out. We'll have YouTubers
Yeah.
on here talking for us.
We'll get some ads and stuff on us on the show. We need to get some commercials going. You know.
You can spell
Not-
money
oh.
commercials going.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's it.
television
Yeah,
commercial.
we can get the ads off here. Sometimes we always
I'm
shout
actually
out to
really
the
like- That's
election.
one of my favorite ones.
I love the little X in the corner. It's just like.
Was your name
Off the
Dan,
screen.
Tommy?
Yeah, I was Dan. You were Oliver
I
Close
was
Off.
Oliver Close Off.
Honestly, I didn't even put that together until I read that like faster. It's like Oliver Close
Oliver
Off.
Close.
And Hans
Oliver
Thunderclap.
Close Off.
You made that, Tommy or Tom, right?
Tom did this,
Yeah,
yeah.
because they were doing the election. I
That's
just like
great.
how it covers me like a real pop-up ad that you can't X out.
Oh man. We shout out to
Real shit. All right, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the keyboard or quick community founders.
Make sure to
It's
include
fun.
that internet cafe there at the end.
Internet cafe. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out.